Hello friends, welcome back to the channel Learn with Art. How are you all? Here I came up with new examples on PDA. So before going to start, if you are new to my channel, then go through all videos, and if you like my videos, then do comment, share and subscribe to my channel. So without wasting much of the time, we will start with the example. So next example, here we have taken L is equal to A raised to N, B raised to M. So the values of M and N starts from 1 onwards, and here is the condition between N and M is always greater than N. Okay, so we will see what will be the set of string that is included in set L. Okay, so we have calculated here set L. So smallest string from set L will be ABB, because here the number of B's are larger than A's, because M is always greater than N. Okay, so if I'll start and M and N takes values from 1 onwards. Okay, so if I put value of N equal to 1, so the value of M should be greater than N. So M can be 2 and 2 onwards. Okay, so if so the smallest string will be ABB. Okay, next smallest will be A 3 times B or A 4 times B, likewise. Okay, now the next smallest string if I increment N by 1, so if N is equal to 2, then the string will be AA, and M can be 3 and 3 onwards, because M is always greater than N. Okay, so if we have 2 A's, then number of B's should be 3 or 3 onwards. Okay, so here double A triple B can be the string, double A 4 times B can be the string. Now next smallest string can be 3 times A, 4 times B, 3 times A, 5 times B, 6 times B, etc. Okay, so this will go on repeating. As number of A's will be increased, number of B's also get increased at least by 1. Okay, means here we have to observe the condition that number of B's are larger than number of A's. Okay, so here we have to check whether in the given string we have number of A's followed by larger number of B's. Okay, means first we have to check whether the number of B's are greater in number, and it should be followed after the completion of all A's only. Okay, means B's does not appear in between number of A's. Okay, means first all A's would be there, and after the finish of A's we have number of B's, and that are larger in number than number of A's. Okay, so we have to check that condition here. Okay, so first we will take the random string to get simulate. Okay, so here I have taken the string W is equal to 2 times A 4 times B. Okay, so first we have to learn the logic behind this. Okay, so we have to check whether the number of B's are larger in number than number of A's. Okay, so what would be the condition? And we know that number of B's are appearing after the finish of all A's. Okay, means first all A's will come, after that number of B's will come, but that should be larger in number than number of A's. Okay, so first I will do what? I'll push all the A's onto stack. Okay, so first we will check that whether number of A's equal to number of B's are there, and if they are there, then we should have at least one extra B in the given string than number of A. Okay, means whenever we will pop all the A's, then there should be extra B remaining on the input tape. For that B we should not have A to pop. Okay, means there should be at least one B like this. Okay, so we have to check that. Okay, so we will take stack here. Okay, so initially our stack will contain only Z0 as a top. Okay, now we will do one thing. We will push all A's onto stack until we will get first B. Okay, so here I'll read first A, I'll push onto stack. Again I have input as A, so again I will push onto stack. Now when we have first B, okay, so for first B we will pop the top, so A will get popped. Now for second B, again we will pop the top, so second A will also get popped out. Now so here this will conclude that we have equal number of A's and B's. Okay, but we don't want that condition that number of A's equal to number of B's. Here we have the condition that we should have number of B's larger than number of A's. Okay, because M is greater than N, so we have to check that we should have extra B. For that we don't have enough A onto stack to pop out. Okay, so now the next input symbol is B, and now we have popped all A's from the given stack and we have top as Z0, means we have concluded that we have larger number of B's than number of A's, because here we have remaining B's, at least we have extra one B here. So for this B we have to do nothing. Okay, so if we have input symbol B and top of stack is Z0, then we have to do no operation. Again this task will be repeated for the remaining number of B's. So we don't need to count how much extra B's we have, but here we just want that we should have at least one extra B. Okay, so for remaining all B's we have to perform no operation. Okay, and whenever after reading of all the B's we will read empty input, and at that time top of the stack will be Z0. Okay, so here we have to again write transitions for empty stack as well as final state. For input symbol empty and top of stack as Z0. Okay, so here we have concluded that number of B's are extra than number of A's. Okay, so now we will start to draw the PDA. So we will take Q0 as initial state. Okay, now first thing is what? We have to push all the A's onto stack. So first I'll do one thing. So here only I will repeat the push operation. Okay, so first condition will be we are reading input symbol A and top of stack is Z0, then we have to perform push operation, that is A Z0. This transition will be executed for this single time. Okay, but for next onwards top will be A. So if input symbol is A and top of stack is A, then again we have to perform push operation. Okay, so this will be repeated for the remaining A's. Okay, now whenever we have first B, okay, so we have first B, and if our top of the stack is A, then we have to perform pop operation. Okay, so this first pop will be executed for single time, but for the remaining number of B's, if top of stack is A, then that will be repeated. Okay, so for that purpose I will take here cycle. So if input symbol is B and top of stack is A, then we have to perform pop operation. Okay, so here all pop will be performed by this transition. Okay, whenever we have top as A. Okay, so after reading of all B's and the condition is what? Top is A, this transition will be executed. After that we will read input symbol B and we have top of stack as Z0. Okay, so for that purpose we have to do no operation, because that B's are extra in number than number of A's. Okay, so for that we will perform no operation like this. So this will be first no operation performed, that is we are reading input symbol B and top of stack is Z0, then we have to do nothing, means we have to perform no operation on stack. So that this will perform no operation, this transition will perform no operation, and we will go to state Q2. Okay, For the remaining b's after the first b, extra b, okay, so this can be executed by bz0 z0 with this cycle, okay, if we have extra b's. Okay, now after the reading of all the b's, we will encounter with the input symbol empty. Okay, so there will be the condition for acceptance through empty stack as well as acceptance through final state. Okay, so if we want acceptance through empty stack, then we will have the intermediate state, that is Q3, and this will be noted as empty Z0 empty. Okay, so this will lead to acceptance through empty stack, and if we want acceptance through final state, then that transition will lead to final state, and that will be state QF, and here the transition will be like empty Z0 Z0. This will perform no operation and will have the PDA by acceptance through empty stack. Okay, so this was related to L is equal to A raised to N, B raised to M. Here we want to check that only number of A's should be greater in number than number of B's. Okay, so here we don't want to count how much extra B's we have in the given string. We just want number of B's extra than number of A's. So it should be at least one extra B in the given string. Okay, so because they have not provided condition that we have 2 extra B's, we should have 2 extra B's or 3 extra B's. Okay, so we just want at least one extra B than number of A's. Okay, so we have here checked whether we should have at least one in the extra B in the given string, and if we have more number of B's extra, then that will also, for that B's we will perform no operation. Okay, hope so you guys have understood this PDA, how to draw the transitions for the given PDA, and how we can simulate the given PDA for the given string. You can also take any random string to observe how it will work actually for the random bigger string. Okay, so if you have any queries, then please do comment, and if you want more examples on PDA, then please comment on it, and please provide me the language for which you want PDA to design. And if you like my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel and never forget to like my videos. Thank you very much.